It's the 21st of November. It's a Wednesday, 2018. And the time is 15 past 2. Hello, everyone. Welcome to My Trip to Reality, episode 72. You know what? I actually have something interesting to talk about this week. I want to voice my opinion about something. Something that I feel like, you know what? Why are we thinking about this way too much? It's about, hey, you know what? Let's dive right into it. And, in the meantime, I'm talking about this. I'm actually eating I don't know how you say it in English, but it's a clementine in Swedish, or satsumas. Satsuma sounds about right. And, you know what? Fruit's pretty good. And I'm being super disrespectful right now, eating in front of the mic. But it's Wednesday, so yeah. I want to talk about the National Men's Day, okay? Dennis, do you have a problem with this? Actually, I do. I do have a problem with it. Reason being, problem. Let me just say this. National Men's Day, National Women's Day, Father's Day, all those sort of days, except Christmas and maybe your birthday. You know what? Couldn't care less about all of those days. Reason why? I feel like they're stupid, and now I'm the person voicing it's the not so popular vote here. Why are they stupid? Okay. And I think it's good that I actually point out something bad about National Men's Day, because if I pointed out something about National Women's Day and the reason why I hate that, and then also hate National Men's Day, then I would get, you get hate, and you go like, oh, you hate women, and those sort of things. No, you don't. No, I don't. So, hey, about National Men's Day, okay? Celebrating that you're a man and that sort of thing, and National Women's Day, celebrating that you're a woman. You know what? I feel like you're not just a man that day. You're a man 365 days a year. You're always a man. You're always a woman. And let's just remove even that category. You're a person. You're a human being, okay? All of that, I don't consider myself as a man or a woman. I consider myself as a bubbly boobly boo boo, and I'm being super disrespectful right now, but I feel like, you've been fed this extremism from one side, and you go God damn it, let me neutralize this fucking shit. That's how I feel, and as I said, it's a very unpopular vote. What I'm trying to say is, let's forget about men. Let's forget about women and remember that we're all human beings. Let's treat each other with respect. Once you categorize yourself as a man or a woman or whatever you want to categorize yourself as, then you separate people. The group there, a group there, a group here. Hey, you know what? Why can't we all be a big group of human beings? Why is that such a big problem? And that's why I have a problem with National Women's Day, National Men's Day. Let me rephrase that. National Men's Day and National Women's Day, okay? You might think that this is narrow-minded. You might think that you need to get in depth and talk about specific issues and that sort of thing. And you might say, "Well, you're a man. You're privileged." Am I really? As far as I know, I'm working my ass off 7 days a week. I don't feel like I'm lucky. I feel like I'm putting in hard work every single goddamn day, and maybe one of those days a week I can get some rest. But all other days, I'm fucking fighting and working my ass off to achieve my dream. Hey, I don't feel like I am privileged. I'm working my ass off almost every single day. Tell me what kind of why am I so lucky, And if you look at this on YouTube, I don't know, like if I look over here on my shoulder and just like eagle's eye perspective, I'm a male, I'm white, am I complaining? I mean, you hear about, like, I'm not saying that everything is wrong or everything is right. I just feel like, why does the world have to be so fucked up? And why do I believe, or I hope, the small group of people have the biggest voice? Because I look around and go, why is everyone like overthinking about this and that, and why is this a problem? This shouldn't be a problem. And and am I behaving myself as a person, as a human being, giving respect to people? Yeah. Should everyone? Yeah. That's why I feel like it's so fucking obvious. Reason why I think it's obvious is because I do this for a living. Like, being respectful, that's like, it's not that hard, But for some assholes out there, it is. And then all of a sudden, those are the people that are the loudest, and then you sort of voice your opinion about, oh, that's wrong, this is wrong, and like the other 80% of the people are like, what the hell are you talking about? I am respectful. I don't know. That's my view on it. But who am I to say? I might just be a stupid guy eating satsumas and just voicing my opinion about things. But all in all, Emoji Day, National Men's Day, National Women's Day. Hey, we're all human. Let's celebrate day by day. Some days you have a shitty day. Some days you have a bad day. Some days you have a good day. I said negative things, 2 negative days. Bad day, shitty day, same thing. Sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. Life goes on, and then things happen. Good things, bad things along the way. That's it. Okay? Cool. Respect and love everyone. Except those who are douchebags. Kill them with kindness, as, that Demi Lovato song is, or is it Selena Gomez? It's Selena Gomez. Gomez. Burritos. Is that racist? I don't think so. Maybe. No, but I do like profiling. That's super funny. Okay. I voiced my opinion on that now, okay? I just feel like, why bother? But let's go into this a little bit deeper, okay? Why am I going, who the fuck cares about something that to a lot of people are important? Meanwhile, I go how I want to tell my story, the story of my life, and make people feel. And everyone has their right to go, oh, well, I don't give a fuck about that. What about my life, that sort of thing. So what you care about and what someone else cares about is just so different. But here's something interesting, and I don't think I have an answer for it, but here's an interesting question. How do you make people interested? I just told you that some people don't give a fuck about my life. Some people do. I want everyone to think about, like, just feel what I feel and, like, feel within my art. Some people don't give a fuck about it. Some people do. How do I make everyone feel about that? I've thought about this a little bit. Maybe use a very general topic that most of the people do. Everyone works for money, right? So you can all relate to that in that sort of sense. That's relatable to almost everyone in the world. And if it's relatable, then there's a big chance of you actually being interested in what I have to say. Does everyone care about money? By the way, this is going to be a more philosophical episode. I can just feel right now. I mean, I can just feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. And then dun 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 dun. But yeah, I can feel it in the air that this this is a different kind of episode, which is cool, you know. It's not like every single episode should be the same. Am I right? Am I right? Right? Water. So how do you make everyone interested in something? Catch everyone's interest. That's a fucking difficult question. I mean, it is. Because, you know, let's say if you did have one thing that makes everyone, like, feel like it's relatable to everyone, then let's say that there's this key that unlocks this thing. Then let's say if a company selling toothpaste finds this key, okay? Think of it as a very objective thing, okay? They find this thing, they use this thing, and now everyone is interested in it, okay? Then they will exploit that to max, okay? Because that's what human beings do, because most of the people out there are pretty greedy. So obviously they will exploit this thing, this key, okay? And now everyone's interested in this. I feel like one example is I'm just popped into my head right now is Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian family. Not everyone, but a lot of people. But okay, company using this key, everyone is interested and like pays attention to this company. Okay, then another company finds a key, and everyone's interested in that company as well now. And obviously that company exploits it to the max, and then fucking thousands and thousands of companies around the world, and millions of companies, and then Instagram users finds this key, and they exploit it, and everyone is looking at everyone. Everyone is popular. Everyone is whatever it is, okay? Let's just, like, now that I painted this picture up, would it work? Of course it wouldn't. So, in that sense, can everyone do it? Everyone can do it, but not everyone will succeed. I think. So, how will I make people interested in my project, okay? How will I make everyone feel that way? I feel like everyone has a soul. This is my opinion. And therefore, everyone feels. If I bring out feelings onto a photograph, and it's emotional, it's super emotional, but it's also storytelling. Because everyone in the world loves a story. Don't you know? Everyone likes a good story. Especially when it's emotional at the end. Even you jockey guys who are like, no, I never cry. I just eat crisps and drink beer and never cry. Yeah, you do. You do. How do I unlock that shit? Because I need to unlock that shit. I need to find that key and use it. And meanwhile, I'm thinking this, every single person with the interest of being successful is probably also thinking that. How do you separate yourself from everyone else? Now that's interesting, because before I talked about can we all be just in a group, and I think the problem with being a whole huge group is you want separation. But in that perspective, I'm just saying that can we all just treat each other as human beings and be respectful. But you know, I'm 24 years old, and what I've learned is that The good is good, okay? Good things are good, bad things are bad. But and I've learned this, now that I'm more of an adult, but the bad things are also good and the good things are also bad because they weigh out each other. If you always have a good life, then it will be normal. It will be just plain. If a bad thing happens, you dip down in life, and then if you're lucky, something good happens again, and you get out of that hole, and you're happy, and you appreciate things again. So, going through bad things is super important. More important is to go out of that bad thing and not just dig your hole deeper and deeper and deeper until you put a gun to your head and blow your head off. What am I talking about? I'm just like spiraling down something and I just talk and talk and talk. To break out of that thing, that philosophy thing, Instagram. Yeah, I talked about Instagram last episode. It fucking works, okay? I'll show you my Instagram right now, okay? And then that's gonna be somewhere on right or left, and then I will also show you my Instagram for like almost 2 weeks ago. As you can see, there's a bump if you look on YouTube. I will tell you also. I believe one of the photographs is where I have 446 followers, and I believe 9 days later, I have 510. So it definitely works. I've gained 60 followers. No, wait. 446, 450. Yeah, I've gained almost 60 followers. So it works. And as we speak, I lose followers like bam that. So there you go, if you're a company, you're welcome. I gave you that shit for free. You're welcome. Now spread that shit. No, I'm kidding. I didn't come up with it. I'm just like, hey, what about this? And it worked, So instead of paying money, have someone spend 15 minutes or like an hour each day on Instagram liking and commenting on things you find interesting. Why not? Oh shit, that is my salary. Okay, I'm gonna open my mail here. Like, how much income you get each month. Let me have a look. Am I gonna be sad? Ooh, that's not good. That was my reaction. There you go. That wasn't that good. Everyone's dependent on money, and on my podcast now, I just like every single month this happens when you see that what your income is gonna be like. If you're in a bad situation financially, which I guess I'm not in a super bad financial situation, but it's one of those moments, like, especially now when it's Christmas, you're like, you need money to buy presents and stuff. And we're all dependent on money. And I got some bad news. But you know what? I make it through each month. So, hashtag blessed. I'm kidding. No, but yeah. Life sucks sometimes. And it's sad that we're dependent on money. And money is in the beginning, if you don't have it good financially, money in the beginning is painted as something glorious, as something awesome, something amazing, because it opens up opportunities, that sort of thing. But then if you chase that money through your whole life and you become successful, are you going to be happy? I don't think so. I want to make my art. Ooh, one more thing. Oh shit, that's super important. I had this thought in my mind, in my head today on my way here. Let's say you want to do something, okay? And you love this thing. Answer this honestly now. If you're passionate about something and if you want to do it for the rest of your life and you're just doing it based on that's what I love and it makes me happy, okay? Whether it's music, creating, helping others out, making people feel, creating movies, creating photographs, creating art, whatever. I felt like I just had a thought like, what if my competition in the world died out? Like the famous photographers nowadays, or the famous musicians died out. Let's say every single famous rapper died, and you're a rapper. And then you're like, oh, there's no competition. The only one in the world is you. And now we're like, okay, it doesn't matter how much great art you do because no one's going to listen to it, and you're not going to gain any money because everyone's dead. It's only you in the world. Will you still do that? Will you still make that music? And then you sort of realize, no, because money, success, if everyone dies, nothing like that matters. So in the end, you're alone in the whole world. Is it worth it? Does it make you happy? Can you answer that? I would still do it. I would still make my art. If everyone was dead in the world, would I still make my art? Yes, because that's what I want to do. It makes me happy. And then, it's fine if you want your work to be seen. It's fine if you want to earn millions on your art and that sort of thing. But in the end, everyone's dead. You're the last one alive. Would you still do it? Would you? I'll see you guys next week.